Hello everyone, happy Monday and new moon in Libra. Blessings to you all. I hope you were able to take in the energy of this Libra new moon. I spoke about this a little bit before when I was on with Justin, just in regards of what Libra is. We entered into Libra season on actually the autumn equinox, and then last night we had the new moon. So Libra is the scales, right? It's the balance. So we're going to see a lot of things coming into balance, and a lot of things were coming up in order for you to get into that balance, harmony. Find that harmony, and a lot of I feel like choices, right? Like what really going inward and figuring out like what choices it is that you need to make in order to find this harmony and to come to this balance. Venus is the planet that rules Libra, so we have a lot of Venus energy, which is love. So whether you are in a relationship or not in a relationship, I feel like this is a time to really focus on your relationships, both with others as well as the relationship that you have with yourself. Right? Where can you find better balance? Where can better harmony, to be able to find that harmony come in? I spoke about this a little bit before, that this is like a mirror season, right? So like a lot of things are going to be shown to us. We may be triggered, we may be seeing things that we really like in others. Just a lot of things are coming up so that we can come to this balance and this harmony. So I just think that it's, such a beautiful time, to have this, right after, the harvest full moon and, all that stuff that was coming up, right? So now we're finding that balance. So, it is an air sign, right? So, just remember that. Some of the things that I had mentioned was, maybe try doing some journaling, right? I find journaling is a great way to like get things out, to clear, things that maybe you've been holding deep within you. This is such a great time, especially with, like I said, the autumn equinox, to focus on cleansing and clearing. I always think, like, especially with air signs, right? Just getting that all out, going through your house, doing it a good clean, as well as yourself, right? Just really going through that. So I just wanted to touch on that a bit. I was actually supposed to do an interview with Lance this morning here, and I was having a ton of issues on my computer. It's really old computer, so I don't know if it was my internet. I mean, it seems to be fine on my phone here, so I don't know if it was the connection or if it was just my computer, but we're gonna have to reschedule that because I'm super excited to bring Lance back on. And I really wanted to, because a lot of you know that I have been under the weather. Obviously, season change, right? I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that when the season changes, a lot of things do come up for people. I'm sure you can still hear it in my voice. I'm drinking my marshmallow root tea this morning, as well as I've got some electrolytes here as well. But so one of the things that I'll dive deeper into it when I do get to interview Lance, but some of the things that I wanted to speak about and things that I wanted to share, because a lot of people, I think because of this last 2.5 years, a lot of fear has seeped in. People are almost like scared to go through sicknesses and stuff. And I personally look at sicknesses as a way of your body detoxifying itself on its own, cleansing and clearing it. And areas, I find it very, that it has attacked or that it tried to like get at my throat, right? And I just feel that that's like a way to like just clear my throat chakra even more, right? And my head was a lot of areas, which I've been doing a lot of work at opening and cleansing my third eye, as well as my crown chakra, my connection to source, God, creator. So it just makes sense that those are the areas that I was kind of more hit on this last while. But just a reminder to people, change of seasons, this is when this stuff comes up. This is your body's way to naturally like let go of anything that is not serving it anymore. So I usually, I mean, I welcome it. I'm not saying that I enjoy being it, but it also is a time for me that I rest, right? And I focus more on taking care of my body and really upping my different supplements, right? You know, like some of the things, just to share with you guys, because I get a lot of people asking me like, what is it that you do? What do you work on? I did actually message my boss yesterday just to see if he could, you know, distance test me and see if there's anything specific, because I really felt like I needed some extra like homeopathy support for like drainage, and that's totally what came up. So I got to grab that later today. But you know, some of the things that I just wanted to share with people, obviously like herbal teas is a big thing. I've been kind of alternating between my marshmallow root, as well as I've been doing, so I usually stop drinking coffee if I'm not feeling good, and I'll do my dandy blend, which is a dandelion blend with some other really amazing herbs in it, just because I want to stay away from the caffeine and the acidity. But so I've been alternating between, I'll do the dandy blend kind of like midday, but I try to start my morning with like either marshmallow root, even sometimes just warm water. Like I warm up some water, not to like, you always want to make sure with herbs and stuff, and if you're working with honey, don't bring it to that full boil, right? Just right before it fully boils, or if you do, then let it cool down before you add herbs and honey, because you're just going to kill off a lot of the amazing benefits of them. So just, you know, honey and warmer water is another one that I love to just start my morning with. Chaga is a big one that I use at this time, so I alternate the marshmallow root and the chaga. What else have I been doing? Oh, I had like a blend that we have at work that was a really good one for the throat. So I was doing that one as well. And pine. My pine needle is another one that I've been drinking. So obviously my mushrooms is one that I've been making sure that I take, my 5 mushroom blend, my pine pollen, as well as my pine needle extract. I also take as well. Wormwood is a big one. For those of you that don't know what wormwood is, I know that a lot of more people do know of wormwood now, also known as artemisinin, and I don't know if I can actually say the word on here, but Ivor, I'll just say that part and leave it at that. So that amazing, you know, pharmaceutical that has, of course, been deemed to be this horrible thing just within these last 2.5 years. Before that, it was like literally an award winner. But so wormwood is the natural form, is the herb form of it. So I've been doing that because it's a really good like parasite cleanser, and I really felt that that was something that I was dealing with as well. And my friend Wendy, which I'll be also interviewing soon, she blessed me with some of her frequency healing that I'm so excited to talk about with you guys. I am huge on frequency. I've been having frequency music to help with my immune system and clearing for the last like week. Right now is because I'm on my phone is the only reason why you don't hear it. But frequency is something that I truly believe in. I mean, everything is energy. Yeah, I was so blessed that she was able to not only do a scan, which did bring up, like, she was able to find what was going on in my body. She did find that, yeah, parasites was something I needed to work on. So it just, you know, it confirmation of like, oh, I was feeling that I should be doing my wormwood artemisinin tincture, and that came up. So watch for that, because I'm so excited to be bringing Wendy on and her AO scans that she provides, because it is such a blessing. And like I said, I am a very big believer in frequency and the healing aspects of frequency. So obviously some of the other ones that, you know, I take kind of on a normal basis, but I've upped them at this time, would be like my zinc, high doses of vitamin C, vitamin D, and then I added in like my wild oregano, quercetin, and NAC. As well as, you guys all know, I am a very big user of essential oils, so I've, you know, been diffusing them in my house as well as applying them topically on me as well, because to me, essential oils is a very big aspect of our overall health. It is another, you know, traditional medicine that is given to us from Mother Gaia, from Source, right? They are derived from herbs and from plants, and they are 70 to 80% stronger than herbs. So there is a lot of misinformation when it comes to essential oils. I found that, you know, in the last like 5 or so years, they kind of became a little mainstream, and with that, a lot of misinformation has come out, a lot of like overuse. You know, I look at some people's like recipes and stuff that they share, and it's just like, the amount of oils that they're using in these recipes is actually really dangerous. I always tell people that less is more. So even like, you know, one swipe on the bottom of your foot, or, you know, on your lymph nodes or your back, wherever, you know, don't overdo it. If you've got pets, you have to be really mindful of essential oils with pets as well as with kids. You have to be so care,ful about how you are mixing them. If you have questions about that, essential oils, plant medicines is a huge part of my life. It has, you know, I have been using them myself personally for the last, you know, really consistently for the last like 10 to 11 years now. So, you know, I don't know everything about them, but if there is anything that you have questions with, and I would love to try to help you on that journey. So some of the other things that I wanted to share with you guys is that like I mentioned, the frequency music, both that I've been using myself, as well as the frequency that Wendy showed me or shared with me. Also, so Brad Johnson has healing code cards, and so I've been working with this healing code card. So, you know, just having it around us, you can hold it up next to your water as well, and that frequency will go into your water. You can put it on your body, you know, for like 60 seconds, or even like stare at it for 60 seconds. So that's another frequency that I like to work with. I've got 2 of his decks. I'm waiting for his 3rd deck to kind of be restocked, but again, it's like it works with the frequency that is imprinted into these cards, as well as the geometric patterns that are on the cards. So again, these are his healing code cards. I absolutely love Brad Johnson's work that he does and his videos. I'll try to actually link his YouTube channel and website in here, because I love his stuff so much. And like I said, I'm a huge believer in frequency. So a funny thing, the other day my pyrite was calling to me so strongly, and I was like, okay, I hear you, I will work with you more. And I mean, I've got a ton of crystals. I've been working with crystals since I don't even know how long. Like, it's been so long. I feel like they literally are just a part of me. And so, you know, there's times where I forget like each meaning of the crystals. So yesterday, because it was just calling so strongly to me. So I was like, okay, let me just look this up. What is it? Why are you calling to me? What is it that I need to focus on? So I looked up pyrite. So not only is it connected to Leo, and I am a Leo rising, but it is very, very good for eliminating this. So if you can read what that card says, I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube, but it works really good at eliminating those. So I was like, oh, thank you, Source, thank you, angel guides, for just, and for, I mean, obviously I believe that crystals are conscious beings as well too. So, I mean, it was calling to me for a reason. They're also very, very good at, a lot of people don't talk about pyrite when it comes to EMF and protecting yourself from EMF, but this is another one that's really good for EMF, as well as, I mean, it's just so beautiful when you look at it. I mean, I don't think I can even, you can kind of see it on here, like the glimmer of it, but like when you see it in person, pyrite is just so beautiful. And I really feel it's an estimated stone. People, like, you don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and it really is a very, very powerful stone because it's connected to Leo energy. It's the bringer of light, right? So many aspects in regards to pyrite. What are the other things I wanted to chat about? Oh, my angel guides. I have been working with angel healing. I'm taking a course right now to expand, the energy healing that I offer to people. And so I have been focusing on doing my angel healing on myself, because first and foremost, you do need to heal yourself and work on yourself before you are working on others. So that is something that has helped me so much, waking up, and it's just like, I can just, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you can just feel it even more. So I just, this weekend, I took the time to stay in bed, and even before bed, to just like intentionally like call upon my guardian angels, my angel guides, call upon Source, Mother, Father, God, Creator, my spirit guides, my archangels that I work with on a daily basis now, and just to do my angel healing on myself, and it helped me tremendously. So, I just wanted to share some of these things with you, because I do see a lot of kind of fear right now with people, and a lot of people are getting run down right now. I don't like to call in, I don't like to say I am that which I don't want to be, intention. So I have been saying over and over again that I am healthy, and I am in my best, most healthiest state. I am free from any sickness, dis-ease, disorders, discomforts, anything that's trying to bring me down. I am free and cleansed of it. You can use the violet flame. Saint Jerome is, the one that works with the violet. He was the bringer of the violet flame. So that's another one, surround yourself with the violet flame, and just envision anything that is no longer of service to you, that is holding you back or draining you of your energy, anything that is of that lower vibration, that it be transmuted back to Source in pure love and light. So yeah, I just thought I would share some of these things, because like I said, even where I work, people are coming in because of what's happened over these last 2.5 years. People are so fearful when it comes to changes of the seasons, and things that always come with changes of the seasons, and things that come up and people are working through. As well as a lot of people, their immune systems are completely shot. I mean, they have been wearing these. Some of them are still wearing these. They are using hand sanitizers like crazy. There's just like, people aren't exposed to those good bacteria, right? The bacteria that helps boost your immune system. So again, yesterday it was like, it was such a beautiful day. I can actually see the sun starting to come out again, so I'll probably get out there again today. But my son and I just spent like a good chunk of the day in the sun. Before he came home, I was listening to some frequency music and reading my my Sophia book, The Return of the Divine Sophia. And just, I had my feet planted on the ground, and I was just like the sun, just taking it in as much as I could. So very important to also make sure you're getting outside, getting some physical, you know, activity, whether that just even be walking, right? Like getting outside in the fresh air, breathing that fresh air, walking, moving your body, because, you know, stuck energy, you want to get that stuck energy out of your body, right? You don't want it to stay in certain areas. Get your feet planted on Mother Gaia, get your shoes off, get your socks off, put your feet on there, and take in that sun, like intentionally take in those light codes, that healing energy. It is just so important. So I just wanted to share some of this with you guys. I am, if I still have time, we'll see how my kids are doing. But since I had kind of plotted out this time to do this interview, I hope to maybe get back into the red tent. I'm sorry for any of you that have been following along, and it has been way too long since I have gotten back into it. So I do hope that I can try to get back into this today. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so I don't plan to be on here at all tomorrow, and then we have her birthday party and stuff. So, and I am planning for this Saturday, my good friend and soul sister Mailka, the chanting queen. I had her on, I think she was actually the first person I interviewed, so I'll link that one again for any of you who may not have seen that interview. But so she does chanting, and I will be doing embodiment dance. And we are putting together our first offering together this Saturday. So I'm still kind of preparing, you know, the playlist for that, the meditation that I want to offer, and just, you know, working through all that. So I'm super excited. If any of you are local, I highly encourage you. This is going to be a big, very powerful day of releasing and letting go anything that is holding you back, you know, any lower vibrations, any judgment, any shame, any fear, you know, any, you know, that stuck energy, right? So she's going to work at opening up our throat chakras, you know, she'll also help activate our solar plexus. And then with embodiment dance, I'm going to help to work at releasing and letting go of all that is no longer serving us. So I'll link that as well for anybody who may be local and interested in that, because I am super excited for this. This is my first one that I am doing. Mailka has been doing chanting for many years now, and she's very gifted in that. So yeah, I just thought I would share this with you guys. Like I said, I hope I can get back on to do another chapter, or at least part of the chapter. I don't remember how long chapter 3 is, but to get back into that. And like I said, I will reschedule with Lance, because I am just super excited for the new product that they just launched yesterday, which was the humic and folic acid. This is something that came to me last year, and I dove deep into it. It is huge for detoxification. You know, I've spoken about that I work with a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, as well as one of my good friends who is also our acupuncturist. You know, she also is a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. So within that realm, it's known as the golden medicine. And I mean, I will wait to speak with Lance about it, because I know he has so much wisdom and knowledge. And the way that they are harvesting and bringing this product to us is so, so, so exciting. This is like, when I first found out about this product and then spoke to, you know, the doctors, the naturopaths and stuff that I work with, I was like, okay, this is huge. Like, this is huge for detoxification on many levels, you know, especially anybody who's had any kind of these, right? But heavy metals, right? It's big on that. As well as your ascension, right? If you want to think about like activating your DNA, this is your product. So super excited to dive into that, as well as speak more about pine, because pine has really helped me a lot. I've talked about pine needles quite a bit over these last couple years to help with, I don't know if I can say shedding, but to you know, in that aspect. So I definitely am so excited to talk more about that with Lance, as well as the pine pollen, because the pine pollen has really helped me move through this. And yeah, so super excited. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Get outside into that sun, get your feet on the ground, breathe that fresh air, get the rest that you need. You know, salt baths was another thing that I definitely did quite a bit this last little while. So rest, hydrate, you know, and take care of your whole self, right? Your mental, your spiritual, your body, inside and out. I send you all much love, many blessings, and we will see you soon.